Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Donatoni, foot in. Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. All perfectly measured that. Hazard might just make this. Zielinski. Valverde. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Di Marco. Barella. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti. That looks a good ball through. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barella. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Baresi. And Donatoni. Not the most accurate pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Valverde. Bojan. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukçu touches it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Drogba!
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Drogba. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Oh, important interception. Well, there's the clearance. Bojan. Strokes it back. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Barella. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde gets his final warning. Great chance here. Çalhanoğlu! Decent hit from there. Valverde. That's Rijkaard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Çalhanoğlu, now the delivery. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bojan. Azar. Goes looking wide, looking for options for movement. Drives it, he's got full. Saliba getting this one clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pass is just off target. Zanetti. And here's the chance to counter. Martinez. And he's intervened well there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Valverde. And Bojan. Now it's Turan. Gets a good foot in there. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3, numero 18.
And the action is back underway.
Numero 7.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Il numero 19, il numero 14.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Il numero 6, il numero 21.
Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's away. He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. A probing pass. Stoichkov receives it in a wide position. Kukçu over to the left. Now it's Kukçu. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Azar. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He is through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bojan Krkić proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's been shifted off it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries to think it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a goal kick. Chiellini. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lobbed in behind. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side, and it's Xabi Alonso. Stoichkov shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, what a mistake! Indonesia have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way, and the shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Drogba. Bale. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into space. Howson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Kokchu. It's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, what has happened here? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real struggle, but has seen a spectacular revival where he's transformed himself into one of Europe's most sought-after wide players now. And I think it's a real story of how hard work truly pays off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bojan. Nicely shaped ball. Elects to cross. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And it's Cucurella. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Drogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's good vision. Rafinha! Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. Cleared without hesitation. That's a cute ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. No goals as yet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Donatoni. Donatoni. That's an imaginative pass. And that was very necessary. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Bojan. Oh, robust challenge. Cucurella gets it clear. And it's Belletti. Rafinha. Aimed in towards the centre. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's taking no chances there. Gets into some space. Van der Ven can get it clear. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. "30 minutes gone. And it's Waneri. Cucurella. Waneri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Goes down, but nothing given. Rafinha. Belletti. Bojan. Rafinha. Hazard. Good purposeful running this. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Donatoni shoots! They've scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Oh, what shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now there's a and the finish! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. That's been cut out, well played. Bojan Kurkic with a definite foul there. Rijkaard. And here's Donatoni. Look at the space here. Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van de Ven. And it's Hakimi. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Donatoni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Donatoni. And here's Drogba. Donatoni is having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance, surely! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Cucurella. And it's Waneri. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bojan. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. And that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Donatoni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And the shot! Beraldo is there to clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Pass is just off target. And it's Cucurella. Hazard. Cucurella. Waneri. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Belletti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance to... Tries a shot! In he goes again. No mistake. And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Indonesia go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Donatoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Here comes the cross. Opts to play it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out wide. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 21, Bale.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
For a moment you felt that was Rijkaard is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gnabry floated through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Modric. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Donadoni does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Belletti. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Searching passes played there. Now the delivery. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Belletti. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Donadoni. And here's Drogba. Hakimi makes the interception. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Raul is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander, terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Drogba. Bale, Drogba, can he finish? That's a decent clearance. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doué. Doué! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Raul, Bernardo Silva. Shifted it to the flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? It's out for a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Rising over the bar. Raul. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's well spotted. Pressing high and with purpose. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Works it forward. Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donatoni. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Hazard on a charge down the left. And he's managed to gift it back. Knocks it out wide. Bernardo Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Raul gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doué! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Oh, some tackle that. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Donadoni. Indonesia finding their passes. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Rijkaard. Over to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doué in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Foot in.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for options for movement. No way through there. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. In with the challenge. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Added time.
Now it's Doué. Oh, that's a fine challenge. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Elects to credit chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rijkaard, he's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Azar. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, sweet feet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Adams did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Belletti. Indonesia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best. Donadoni. That is ended up in no man's land.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Plenty to aim at here. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has left him in a heap. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
David Villa.
Glittering Bale! A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 21.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 9. Substitution.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bale now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bojan looking to play him in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the number on the board is 3. Doué looking to add to his goal. Bojan, and that interception was most necessary. Bojan looking for the run, thinks about the shot. So that's it, it is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.